Woo! Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome back to another episode. That's the correct way to clean a honey jar too, by the way. Sweet ass, we got our fire on. It's not that cold, but it's not that warm, so it actually feels quite nice.
Yeah,
but anyway,
cool this morning.
Another week in isolation.
Yeah, it's been another week. We've done a fair bit of fishing, which has been a lot of fun. We've caught a few good fish, lost a few fish, got sharked, which was crazy. I got a mackerel, which is my first like decent fish. It was bigger than Antonio's.
Yeah, it actually was bigger than mine.
Yeah, which is some pretty cool story to tell. So we'll show you those clips.
Yeah, guys, check it out.
So it's just filling up.
Yo, yo.
Can you believe it? 98 to $1.17. Woo!
Woo! Have a look at it. Whoa. Shiny on the bait back there. Look at the conditions. This is unheard of. Whew, so good. Oh, I'm on the bottom now, so a couple of jigs, get them interested. Maybe. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, he was going it. Just come up to the boat, big mackerel.
That one?
Yep.
Go.
Yep, drive us away. Bring your line in, Brax. Up. Yes! Woo! Happy days. Really happy, man. Woo! Just bleed him out, yeah. Yo! He's in the esky, man. Woo! About time. This is the third time we've come out here chasing mackerel. Finally landed one, man. I'm so stoked.
It's so good. We've already got what we came out here for. So now we're just fishing for a bit of fun. I really want to get a decent sized snapper. I like the taste of snapper. Tailor is up there with my favourite, but apparently we don't get Tailor around here, so we'll see what we can get. There's some tuna here. We saw some tuna last time we were out, so let's see what the arvo brings. Look what mouth that! Is he coming?
He's coming. So you can see here my fine specimen of a tuna coming out of the water. He's then soon followed by a 3-metre shark, also known as the taxman. So we paid our tax that day. Oh, and if you didn't know, Shani can speak whale.
He just got shocked! The shark's just over there. Shark!
That was a tuna.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gone. Damn!
You're not fishing now, Brax.
Guys, I just caught my first mackerel right at the end as I was bringing him in. I was bringing my lure in. One bigger than Antonio's. Woo, woo.
Nice call, mate.
My first mackerel. Last flight.
So we're going to fill it up our mackerel we caught last night. We've actually got 2 of them. Shani caught one as well. We didn't film it because we thought it was tiny because we didn't fight until we got to the boat.
Yeah.
It's a bit bent, they don't really fit in the esky too well. Let's try and straighten up a little bit. Make the letting a bit easier. We had them on this icy salt water all night, so they should be nice and fresh.
Look at the colours. Whoa, look at that. Is she sharp?
Beautiful, one make you fill it. Go other side. So I've got our fish all filleted up and divided up into portions and stuff. I'll show you guys just how much meat we got off it. So boom, there's 1 portion, 2 portions, 3 portions, 4 portions. So these are basically for me and Shani. The kids have a bit of fish as well out of these portions that I wrap up. They're probably about, I don't know, about a half a kilo each, I reckon. And then our plate for tonight. So I've got a bunch of fish laid out on the plate underneath the 2 frames. So we're actually going to cook up the frames of the fish tonight. I'm going to give that a go. And yeah, I've got enough here to feed me, Shani, the kids, and my mum as well. We're going to cook it up with some chips and some salad, I believe, and I'm going to crumb them. So tune in for dinner tonight. Cooking with Tony again. So mackerel is best eaten fresh. So instead of just freezing all of what I got yesterday, I want to go drop some off to my grandmother and my grandfather as well. They live local to where we're staying, so may as well share the fish around.
Ah, thank you.
No problemo.
Bye, Mum. Good food for tonight.
Oh yeah.
Antonio is prepping our fish for dinner.
Yes.
Freshly crumbed mackerel.
Freshly caught and crummed mackerel.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, don't sound too excited.
Whoop,
Whoop,
whoop.
whoop.
Breadcrumbs, egg, fish.
And my 2 secret herbs and spices. Don't tell anyone what they are. They're not on the table or anything.
Salt and pepper. Started hanging up some fairy lights, but Antonio doesn't like my job, so I have to fix them up.
Fish, egg, slippery fish, crumbs.
Yeah.
And now this is how we crumb our fish. The hip shake is essential for the even distribution of the crumbs on the fish pieces.
So, Master Chef.
We've got our fish frames down here. I've just cut them in half so they fit on the Weber because our Weber's only a baby Weber. Got a bit of garlic and butter just here. You want to record me? You can't record me, can you? You can. You got a spare hand. Oh, spin around. We're gonna get our garlic butter. Just give it a bit of a coating on the fish there. Just a bit like that. Just gonna do one side of them. Otherwise our Weber will light on fire.
Yum.
One piece of fish. We'll go 2 on the grill and we'll go 2 on the hot plate. The garlic cooked up on there. Woo! There's our done fish frames. I'm pretty keen to give that a go. There's a bit of meat there by the looks of it.
Yeah, it does look like it. Antonio's burnt chips. One is good chips.
Shut
Look
up.
at the difference.
Yeah, well, the light wasn't on when I was trying to cook. Alright, let's get some of this meat there. Let's give it a try, eh? Garlic butter mackerel frames. Uh-oh, Leah dropped his bottle. I really like that. It's good.
Yeah.
It's really good. Leah likes it too, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's been tucking in already. Sweet, and there's our crumbed fish. Done. Looks really good. It smells good too. Sweet, so that was the first time I ever got sharked in my life, and they actually be able to see the shark like come up to the surface and hit that tuna, because that was a big fight. Like, I fought that tuna for about 15 minutes. It was just pull and drag. I was getting some back. It was pull and drag. It was lots of fun. And then home stretch, man, like he would have been what, like 10 meters away from the boat. He's come up to the surface. He wasn't fighting anymore. I was like, sweet, we've got us our first tuna ever. Like, it was such a sick fishing trip. And then bang, a shark hit it, and it was just like
it was pretty sharky
whoa.
out there. Yeah, that was really funny.
We also went out a few days later and got a Tailor. It wasn't as an exciting fishing trip. We didn't actually get footage of catching it, but we do have some footage of filleting it up and cooking it up, and it's still a really good fish. It tasted nice. I think Shani preferred the Tailor over the mackerel.
I definitely prefer Tailor over mackerel. Mackerel's just got a really strong fishy taste, which my preference. I don't really like the strong fishy taste.
It's not that strong.
But yeah, we'll show you the Tailor footage that we got.
So here's our Tailor we caught last night.
Yo!
Happy days.
Oh,
I brained him and bled him and chucked him on ice last night, and he's been in the fridge when we got back, so I'm just going to get some fillets off him this morning for some lunch.
Nice.
Ooh. One fillet.
Nice.
See what I'm doing here, so I'm just going to cut off these pectoral fins here, and then it just makes for a nice clean fillet the whole way down, so I'll just trim some of that away.
Is that yum? Yeah. Yum. I know.
Look at that, that's some good fillets.
That's some good
I'm stoked with that.
I'll take a photo.
Nice, and we're going to use this guy as crab bait like we do with all our fish frames. So we'll freeze him up, chuck him in the crab pot next time we go crabbing. And now we got our fish all breadcrumbed and done. Fish, tomato, and cheese. And then the good stuff, mate.
Which I don't like.
Shana doesn't like, but I love it. Fantastic. That's pretty bloody good. Got one?
I don't want to wrap.
Alright, we'll pack him. Beautiful.
Just had to move that far away. It was cooking us up. Grass in my hair doesn't surprise me. And so that Tailor was really, really nice. Even Leo couldn't get enough of it. So we did have it in some wraps, YBS inspired. Been watching those guys for a while, Young Bloods. If you haven't seen them, check them out. They're really good. Oh yeah, we also bought a few things this week. Made a few trips to the shop, so we'll show you what we got.
Did a bit of run around this morning and picked up a few things. Got some fishing gear to start off with. Water filter a crack as well, so we took it back to BCF and swapped it over for a different type of filter. This one isn't a ceramic filter, it's silver and carbon or something or other, so we'll see if that helps with the flow at all. Water flow with the filter and then water flow without the filter, so that's rubbish. So we're gonna pull it out and maybe look for another type of filter, but this one is crap, so she's gone. Some of the pressure out though, because I've turned the water off now, so let the pressure.
Oh, you turn off the water flow to our van?
Yeah, you have to, otherwise you undo that, it'll be water
and it'll just,
everywhere. Yeah.
You would have seen this water filter before if you've watched some of our earlier videos. We spoke about this candle filter.
Ceramic candle filter, yeah. And here's our new water filter. So I might chuck that one in and we'll give it a test now. Shouldn't take too long to put in. Shit. Seems to be a lot smaller than our last one. It's like probably half the size. But I suppose the main thing for us is yeah, that the water comes out at a decent pressure. So you can fill a cup up in less than 5 minutes. Would be great. That'd be a win. cool, and these guys would screw in top and bottom. This hand tight should do fine. Flow goes that way, so make sure to install it the right way around. Alright, so let's chuck it in there and see how she goes. So I've got these made up already from the last filter, so it's pretty convenient. They're going to clip straight on. I've gone through the install on the last filter, but I may as well give you another go now. So it's just a tap fitting or a hose fitting to a piece of hose that I've had cut with a little stainless O-ring clamp to a 1/2 inch fitting that screws into a 1/2 inch John Guest fitting, and all of our plumbing in the van is John Guest, so it just pops in and out nice and easy. Like that, so let's chuck it in. Right, so we'll pull this out of here. And it's so handy to be able to just pull fittings in and out, and it just makes a watertight seal. It's so good. Whoever this John Guest guy is a bloody smart bloke. Fantastic. Check it for leaks now. Chuck the water pump on. Sweet, there's no leaks. Ooh, maybe the carbon in that filter coming through. They do say you're supposed to run 20 litres of water through the filter first, with this filter in particular. Most filters will have an amount of water you need to run through them before you drink it or use the water, so abide by that, because as you guys see, in a bucket load of that fine carbon stuff came out of that filter, so obviously wouldn't be no good for you to drink. Have a look at that. We've had a win with the water filter. The flow is much better than what it was, but cool, that's a win. We like it. I got another little head torch, just a little King's one. I already had one of these and I lost it, and they were pretty good. I use it a fair bit actually. So AA battery in there, which goes on your head and helps you see at night time when you're trying to do stuff. Milwaukee little foldy light that they do. These are rechargeable. There's no batteries or nothing like that. They're pretty bright. I want to use this as like an outdoor lighting area for out here, because just here where we do our cooking and stuff, there's no light. So here's our light. Got it strapped up with a bit of Velcro off our little external awning, and it does a pretty bloody good job of lighting up the outside area. I reckon it's even brighter than the light that's actually attached to our Caravan. And got a fire pit from King's. I went with King's because they're like 65 bucks as opposed to what all the other guys are charging for there, so it's like half the price, even better. And it's, end of the day, it's just mild steel that's just cut and you stick it together and chuck a fire in. So get this fire pit cracked open and see how she looks. Oh. Not bad. Beautiful. Fantastic, there it is. And it's cool that it's collapsible too, so we can pack it flat, and I'm hoping to store this in our little like fire grill bag we got as well. It should all pack into that bag nice and easy and stow it away.
Ooh, the sky's so pretty. So sunsets like this make staying stationary and isolation a little bit easier, but I'm not gonna lie, I am struggling a little bit being stuck in the one spot. You know, we're not even able to go to the beach. We're trying to do the right thing, not going into the rainforest and going for hikes and that sort of thing, which is very different to the kind of lifestyle we led even before we moved into the Caravan. Every weekend we were always going to the beach or doing something and doing some cool adventures. So I'm not gonna lie, it has been a struggle just kind of doing the same thing, staying still. I know a lot of people can relate to that.
Like, we're super grateful we can go out fishing still.
Yeah, that is one thing I'm so grateful for.
One thing that's been keeping us sane as well, being able to get out in the boat and fish. Because we love fishing, we love eating fish. Our fishing skills
have definitely improved.
Yeah, they have, I reckon.
Definitely put in the time to learn a bit more about fishing and that kind of stuff. So we are grateful for that. We are here we are, like we've mentioned before, we parked up at Antonio's mum's place in Brizzy, and the reason that we have decided to do this, it was just the best for us as a family and the best for the kids. The kids love their grandparents, and it just makes it a lot easier to have them around when we can't travel and we can't be on the move.
Yeah, that's right, because being stationary with the kids, they get bored, and we've got to try and keep them occupied as well. Not to mention, it's free for us to stay at my mum's place, and at the moment trying to find work on the road with everything happening, it was proving to be fairly difficult. So yeah, I suppose it was the best choice for us, I guess, to park up and wait it out for a bit until everything kind of smooths out and we can get back to doing our thing.
Yeah, so grateful for that. We haven't really spoken about our travel plans or what we're planning to do.
No, we don't really have a plan.
Well, you know, yeah, we don't have plans, but each day is looking a little bit more positive.
Yeah, it is.
It looks
good.
It looks like we're going to be able to travel a little bit sooner than what we initially thought. So we're just going to play it by ear, see what the weather's doing, see what season it's going to be then. We're going into winter at the moment, and we kind of wanted to escape, do the whole summer all year round kind of thing. So we might head up North Queensland and then go from there. But yeah, we keep you guys updated. Our plans change a lot.
Yes,
so we will see what happens with that. We don't know how much longer we're going to be stationary for. Cool.
Excuse me guys, just putting some more wood on the fire.
Get on the fire, cranking.
We've got some good news, guys. The guitar is fixed. So you guys would have seen last episode that the headstock snapped, but our repairer fixed her up. He did a glue job, did it for me for 80 bucks, which I was super stoked with. I wasn't too concerned with how pretty it came up. Like, I like the fact you can see that it's broken. Now it kind of tells a story.
That's the demo.
Want a demo? Guess a demo, she says. Yeah, sweet. 10 points if you guys can guess what this song is in the comments. Yes. Scratch that 10 points. If you guys guess what that song was, we're looking at getting some stickers made up. So if you guess it right, we'll send you out a sticker. When they're ready.
When they're ready. Not ready yet.
Cool bananas. So we've done a bit of maintenance stuff too. Did a bit of work to the boat. Gave things a bit of a clean up. Shani made a couple little decorations for our van as well. Another one in there maybe, like that. Oh, that didn't work.
Ignore my dying devil's ivy, but how cool is my little macrame that I made? We got this driftwood in Tasmania back in 2017. Knew it would come in handy. And the little air plant is growing. You can see that, it's like a little pup. I don't know if plants are called pups. I know cactus, baby cacti is called a pup, but anyways. Looks cool. I purchased some artwork online. Go inside and show you guys. So Antonio is just cutting out some wood to put the print on, because it's just printed on A4 normal paper. So we're just going to glue it onto that bit of wood and then use double-sided tape and hang it up in the caravan. Check out the new decor. Aren't they cool? I love this one. It says gratitude, kindness, generosity, and humility. cupboard looking about the same at the moment. Just chocolate on chocolate. That's not even all of it. 1 week after Easter. Chocolate from all the family. We only got the kids like a couple of packets of chocolate. Tried to put it in smoothie, a milkshake. Didn't taste too good. Look at this mess.
Pretty gnarly, eh? The boat's in some serious need of some serious loving, so that's what she's getting today. This is our boat, if you don't know. And just getting all this area up the front here a clean out, all our storage spots and that. Got a bit how you going, a bit wet with a bunch of rain we had. So it's looking a lot better now. Gave the carpet a good clean. I might actually get rid of this carpet, I think. I might pull it up and chuck some of that like foam non-slip stuff down. See how that goes. Scrub, scrub, scrub the boats. With your boat trailer, it's a good idea to get some bearing buddies put in. I'm not sure, I don't even know how you get them put in. Our trailer came with it when we bought it. So with the bearing buddies, you just pop these little rubber caps off. They kind of just suctioned on there. Keep a rag with you so you can wipe off the crap, the old grease.
Oh, that looks like it hurts, Leo. You just bumped your eye.
Did he?
Yeah.
And there's like a little grease nipple just inside there. You clip your grease gun on. And you just fill your bearings with some fresh grease until it starts pushing out the old grease. There we go. Cool. And prolong the life of your bearings and stop your wheel from falling off while you're driving down the highway, because that would be a bad thing to happen. Yes, bad thing to happen, Leo. It's all about maintenance, baby. Yeah. Just spraying this stuff with some of this protector spray lube. Stuff's pretty good. It doesn't dry gooey and that like your, what's the other one, like inox and linox and all those sort of things. They don't dry sticky and they get dust and shit stuck all over it. This stuff, it kind of coats it, stays on there, but it doesn't dry sticky, which is pretty bloody good, I reckon anyway. Okay, bit of spray there, here and there. Bit of a spray under here. No, we don't do that. Cool. Try and maintain the stuff so it stays in good nick and working.
G'day and welcome back to Tony Hardware.
This is DIY with Antonio. Today we are painting these storage area lids. Smooth as a baby's bum, mate.
Like this angle, babe. Is it too high for you?
Is it too? Yeah, it's a bit too high for me. I prefer talking to the camera like this. If you didn't notice. Alright, so I got sick of using the brush. I pulled the spray gun out. I gave them a spray. Here they are. Fantastic. Fantastic. Cool. And there you have it. Finished product. Can't even see my beautiful paintwork, but I don't know, it was something to do, I guess.
Good boy. Leonardo.
Check out the sunset. Woo! Just putting it on again.
Woo!
We're out trying to catch dinner again, but no luck. We haven't never had much luck in the river, but the wind's up, so I figure we'll come out and give it a shot anyway. Better than sitting around at home, I guess. Alright, so the boat's nice and clean now. I might do the floor or something like that, but really we're kind of coming to an end of stuff we can do while we're doing nothing. Like,
yeah, for now, but there's always something.
yeah, she's true. Yeah, something will always come up. There'll always be
always
something else I can do.
Yeah.
So, or we can do.
Yeah, that's it. And we're gonna, Antonio's doing a little bit of work soon as well.
Yeah,
to
so I'll pick up a
replenish
bit of
our
work.
bank account.
Top up the dollarinos, because, you know, sitting around chew through money pretty quickly.
Yeah, surprisingly. So it'll be good when we can start traveling again. We'll
Yeah, pick
have
up some
more
work.
money.
Yes.
Oh, well, no, I was getting at something totally different to what you
She
just
was,
said.
yeah, she was. So I'm still going to work on the road, but like while I'm here, I suppose I've got a bit of a client base I can contact and pick up some work and make a few dollarinos and top up the old piggy bank.
Yeah, like we said before, we have oh, we're getting smoked again. We have savings, we have money there, you just don't want it to run too low.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Another question someone's asked me is what nomads actually means. I don't know if we've even addressed this before.
No, I don't think we have.
Yeah, basically the story behind it was we're driving one day and we're like, oh, we need to come up with a name, and we just obviously brainstormed a few things, and then Antonio actually suggested Nomads.
And Shani asked me like, what does that mean? I'm like, well, the proverb, a rolling stone gathers no moss, and she'd never heard of it either before.
Never, yeah.
And we read it, and it really like was in line with I suppose us, and we really connected with the proverb itself, and we're like, cool, that works really, really well. So
the whole idea behind it is basically you don't stay in the one spot for long, you kind of don't really have responsibilities, you just kind of go with the flow. So yeah, that's why we liked that, because I think it wraps us up pretty well.
I think it does too.
Yeah. So that's the story behind Nomads.
In case you guys were wondering.
Yes. Also, just an update on homeschooling. We're well and truly into that now. It has had its challenges, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever would have considered homeschooling or road schooling. I heard that somewhere the other day, and I thought that was pretty cool. It's road schooling when you're traveling, and yeah, we've had our wins and we've had, you know, our challenges, but we're adapting with it. We're going with it. The biggest thing for me, Braxton has been going to a normal school up until this point, so just letting go and detaching to what traditional schooling looks like to homeschooling, and kind of, yeah, just it's different.
It is very different, yeah.
Yeah, we need to more go with the flow with what that day brings and what Braxton wants to learn. This fly is now annoying me.
Yeah. Welcome to Australia.
Yeah. So it's going well. Basically, I know that Australia is doing homeschooling at the moment, so I hope you're doing well with that if you're homeschooling your kids at the moment.
Yeah, it can be a challenge. It can be a challenge, but
yeah.
Hey, you know, life's full of challenges. You just got to overcome them and keep pushing forward.
Just
like Shani pushed out of that fly then.
My gosh.
Cool. But I guess that wraps up our episode, doesn't it?
That's our episode.
That's it, my dudes. If you guys like the catch and cook sort of stuff, let us know in the comments, because I suppose we can do a bit more of it. If you guys like this type of episode too, give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, we've got more adventures coming.
Yeah, the adventures are coming. We'll get back to it, but obviously you guys understand the whole world is in a bit of a situation.
Yes. So we'll see you next time.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up.
If you want to see more, subscribe.
Take it easy, guys. Peace out.